Hello friends and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Mandy and I like to talk about makeup panning, nail polish, and sometimes things happening in my real life. Today I have my introduction for Throwback 30, round 6. So stay tuned. Alright, Throwback 30 is a PANtastic Ladies Collab group project that was created by Jessica Lee. It is rounding up all of the very many projects that have been created in the PANtastic Ladies Facebook group and compiling them all into the most popular, voted on by the members, 30 projects, and then you are just to work on one prompt from each of the 30 projects. There's a lot of P's in this. And yeah, that way you get to dabble in a little bit of everything, because there is no way humanly possible that we could work on any and all of the projects going on. Plus, some projects come and go, and it's, fun to work on ones that have happened a long time ago as well as new ones. So, that being said, this is my introduction. It starts January 28th of 2024 and goes until January 27th-ish, 28th, whichever you prefer, of 2025. And there are monthly updates. As typical, I am not bringing in everything all at once because 30 products is a lot. And my collection is not that big and I would get overwhelmed. So I am bringing in 15, half of the prompts in the project. I just chose every other one going down the list. So let's talk about what I'm bringing in to start with. And then once I finish things, as things go on, I will bring more prompts in, so I will get to all 30 of them eventually. But to start with, we're starting with the first one, which is 50 Shades of Brown. This year's PANtastic Ladies 50 Shades Color. And you are to work on anything related to brown, brown packaging, brown color, brown name, brown tan, any shade of brown. So I just recently went through my storage and found some things. New things have come into my collection recently that are really old. So this is one of them. It is a brown bottle, and this is from a company I used to work for. I don't know if it's still, it was an LMN, like Avon. But it was a skincare called Sensaria. I don't know if it still exists. I haven't looked it up. But anyway, long story short, this is a bottle of aromatherapy oil. This is in Clarity scent to refresh and focus. Does it say what oils are in here? Let's see. Rosemary and mint, it says. And it is an aromatherapy oil. You can add it to a bath or a diffuser. We are right here. You can probably see it through the bottle there. That's how much there is in there currently. My goal is to finish this because it is heckle old. I also have another one in another scent, but that's what I'm bringing in there to start with. It does smell nice and it hasn't gone off or rancid or anything, so we're going to work on that. Next, I'm bringing in 50 Shades of Pink, and that is to work on anything pink. Pink package, pink color, pink name. I am bringing in a pink package, and the product is actually pretty pink. This is from Medusa's Makeup. It is their Disco Queen Extreme Sparkle Lip Gloss, and this is in the shade Bad Girls. And my goal is to finish this. I don't know if you can see, there is quite a bit of windowing in there already. I have worked on this in projects for numbers of usages, but it's been around in my collection and it is heavily glittered, so I don't wear it frequently. Like, I don't reapply it frequently, but I do wear it occasionally. My goal is to finish it anyway. That's it. We have a whole year to work on it. It's fine. I'm sure it's like over half empty already, so not a big deal. Next, we're moving on to 50 Shades of Yellow Gold, which was last year's color. And I'm bringing in a product I had for that, and I think I also had it Throwback 30 for this. This is from Spascriptions. It's the exfoliating lip scrub in Manuka Honey and Nectarine. And we're about a third of the way through it. Lip scrubs are not something that I use regularly. Mainly I use it as a first step for removing lip makeup when I wear makeup. So this I'm bringing in to hopefully try and finish this year. We'll see if a year of working on this makes any difference, but that's my goal, is to finish it. We'll see if I get there. All right, next I'm bringing in Beauty A to Z. We're out of the colors, out of the 50 shades. Now we're in Beauty A to Z. I randomly selected S. I spun a wheel on my phone, and for S, I'm bringing in this from Complex Culture. It is their Sun Bath Bronzer in the shade Play. This is a baked bronzer, and I have worked on it before, and I don't know if you can see, you are starting to be able to see the waffle pan in there since it is a baked formula. But I want to get some more use on this. My goal is to use it 25 times, and hopefully 25 times over the next year will give me pan showing, and then maybe I might go towards finishing it next year. We'll see. All right, the next is for budget beauty, and that is something that is budget drugstore item in your collection. I am bringing in Wet n Wild Mega Volume Mascara. I opened it at the beginning of July, and I'm bringing this in until the September update, so 2 more months, because I don't want to use it past that. And there's not a lot of product in this to begin with, but it is the mascara I'm currently using. It's not bad. It's pretty thin, and it doesn't, give huge volume. I'm sure if I applied more than 2 coats, it would be better, but I like it. It is nice and buildable, and it is not super overwhelming, and it separates nicely and has more of a natural look. I do enjoy it, so I'm bringing this in to use until the September update. Okay, I had to pause because my nose was running. Anyway, next up is for the project Color Pan, and that is a project that was created by Misty, where you work on anything from ColourPop, Soul Beauty, or Fourth Ray Beauty. I don't have anything from Soul or Fourth Ray, but I do have one product from ColourPop. I thought I had more. I have a lip primer, but that doesn't seem very fun to work on. So I'm going to work on my lippy stick, which I just got done using in last year's ColourPop. Color in 30, Throwback 30 for ColourPop. Anyway, this is the lippy stick, and it is in the shade Cami, and my goal is going to be to try to finish it. There it is. There is a nice pinky nude-ish color, I guess. I will give you a swatch of the bronzer too while I'm at it, since it is the first colored product we brought in. And I think, yeah, you can see it if I swatch it. There it is, there in the middle of my hand. It's a nice bronzer shade. It's got a nice cool tone to it, so I enjoy it. All right, so bringing in Cami to finish. I'm not gonna, well, I could roll it up. I will do paper progress on it, but I'm not going to roll it up now, because one of the reasons I want to finish it is it has detached from the base, so once I roll it up, it doesn't roll back down. I have to manually push it back in. So that's not good, but yeah, we're gonna, I'll keep paper progress, and I'll show you how it goes. And attempting to finish something in a year is attempting to finish it. Whether I do or not, we'll see. Next project is for drop 10 before summer, and that is something that reminds you of summer themed item, or losing 10 pounds. I'm bringing in something that reminds me of summer because I use it more. Yeah, you'll see what it is. It is a Jergens Natural Glow lotion and self tanner for fair to medium skin tones, because that's me. I'm paper white. I use this to give myself a little bit of color. Anyway, we are starting right here, that big black line. You can see it has been in projects previously, and my goal is going to be to try and finish this. I mean, I don't have much there, but it is the thickest part of the bottle, but if I use it on a regular basis, it should go before the end of the project. So, gonna work on that. All right, and then next we have Harry Potter. And there are multiple Harry Potter projects. I chose, I don't know which one it was. but I chose the one that had the houses and then the colors. So I chose Slytherin, and that is something green and silver. And so I brought in a product that, in my mind, has green and silver on the packaging, and that is this guy here. I mean, it's kind of a limey green, not like Slytherin green. And then this is kind of a dark gray silver. We're going with it. This is my stretch. It's silver and green. This is the Design Essentials Natural Hair Almond and Avocado Moisturizing and Detangling Leave-In Conditioner. So we are starting right there, that big black mark, and my goal is to use at least half of what's remaining in the bottle, if not all of it, but I don't need a lot when I use it, and I don't use it all the time. So we're going to try and use at least half of it. I'll try and remember to make a mark for the goal. If I do or don't, it's not a big deal. I know I want to use at least half, and I have that great big mark, so halfway from there, that's the goal. All right, let me turn the page. All right, next project I'm bringing in is for It's Panning Cats and Dogs, and I randomly selected Scooby-Doo, or I don't remember. Some of these are randomly selected, and some of them I chose on purpose. Anyway, I'm bringing in the prompt Scooby-Doo, and that is something you got from a mystery box or something, an item you've never tried before. I am bringing in, I think this was a birthday gift from Ulta. It is the Peach and Lily Matcha Pudding Antioxidant Cream. It is just like this deluxe size. I've never tried anything from Peach and Lily, and I've never tried this product, and as you can see, it's still in the box. It's brand new. I have not tried it, so my goal is going to be to use this and finish it, hopefully. I mean, it's only a deluxe size. We'll see. Okay, coming up next is Mean Girls quotes, and I chose whatever, I'm getting cheese fries. And that is a comfort item. So I brought in from Wet n Wild a So Pouty lip gloss balm. This is in the what is it called? Coconuts for You? I don't remember what it's called. Yes, Coconuts for You. This is the clear version in the coconut-ish scent. It is brand new, have not opened it, and my goal is going to be to bring this in and finish it. Because it's a comfort item. I really enjoy those. I have several of them. I just finished one, and I'm working on something else. So, after this, what I'm working on now, I will go to that. Okay, moving on. The next project is Same Pan Last Year, and I brought in Day of the Dead. This is one that was randomly selected, I remember. And so I'm bringing in a graveyard item in a nod to Emily and Max's Graveyard Project Pan, where a graveyard item is something you've worked on in the past and haven't finished. Or is that resurrected? I don't know. I've never actually done that project, and I always forget to pay attention. Anyway, I'm bringing in a product I have worked on, and I also forgot about it. This is a deluxe sample size of the Yensa Super Serum Skin Foundation. Mine is in the shade Fair. I can never remember where they put the shade name. Light Neutral. I need Fair. It's in light, so it's a bit dark for me. Ooh, and apparently it's a little bit messy. I will blend that out. There it is there on my hand. It's close. It's just a little bit dark and a little bit ashy, which is weird because you would think it would be norm, but yellow. Warm. That's what I'm trying. Warm. Anyway, there it is. It's neutral. It's not too bad. Like you can see it on my skin, so it's a little bit dark. And I said it's a little bit messy. It's, kind of all over the inside of the cap. We'll have to clean that up. There isn't a whole lot left, but I tried shining a light through here and I can't see it. I had been adding this to a foundation I finished last year from Milani that was too light. So there's a little bit left of this. My goal is to finish it. That won't be a problem unless I just forget to wear it. All right, next we're bringing in the project That's Expensive. And instead of going with a specific product, I went with a category. And the category I brought in is perfumes. I really love scents and perfumes, and they are expensive, so I don't really have very many. I have some body sprays and I have some minis, but I don't have anything full size. But like I said earlier, I just went to storage and got a bunch of old products. And at one time, I was an Avon representative as well as the skincare thing. Skincare was before Avon. Anyway, I found I had this bottle of black suede cologne and I sprayed it and it smells really nice. So I figured I'd keep it and work on it, and I'm bringing this in for my expensive item because it is a type of perfume. And I'm sure if this was, I mean, the size of this, even though it's Avon, the size of a cologne this size would be really expensive. But I'm bringing in to try and use half of it. I did make a little mark there at where I estimate is the halfway mark. So, and yes, I have nothing against using a cologne. I am totally, non-binary as far as scents. Um, so yeah, that is black suede. I'm bringing in to use half. I feel like I have a hair on my nose and it's itching. All right, moving on from my lengthy explanations. The next project is the Golden Girls. And I chose the prompt for Dorothy, and that is a good lipstick or blush. I am bringing in a good blush. This is from Essence The Blush, and I have it in the shade 70, Believing. My package is broken because it's Essence. And my goal is to use it 25 times. And I will give you a swatch of that lovely color. Oh, it's so pretty. It is one of the few cool tone blushes I have in my collection. There it is there. It got on that. That dark line is where it's touching the foundation because I didn't swatch it in a very good place. But it is a nice, cool toned blush. And 25 uses over the next year should not be a problem. Alright. The next project is for tiny pans. And for that, I'm bringing in my Aether Beauty palette. This is the Moonlight Crystal palette, and the pans in here are fairly small. And this is a palette that does not get much use. I don't know the size of it because there's no information on it. I mean, it doesn't even have the shade names printed on it. This is just the plastic insert that I've taped there to remember what's what. So I don't know how much was in here. They didn't even have the name of the palette on it. So, yeah. But it is a very pretty palette and does not get much use. That's the point. I'm bringing this in to try and use each shade 5 times. Over the course of a year, with all these pretty blues and purples and teals, should not be a problem. I'm wearing purple today, not from this palette, but it is my favorite color story. So that should not be a problem. We will get some more use out of this palette. And then last but not least, the last project I'm bringing in is for women who rock. And I chose the prompt Katy Perry's Roar. And it is a product that makes you feel fierce. Again, I am bringing in sort of a... words just escaped me. Category. I am using a category. And the category, what makes me feel fierce, is wearing nail polish. I'm not wearing any right now because I just took it off last night and I'm getting ready to repaint my nails later today. But I'm bringing in a nail polish, and this is one I would like to finish. It is a mini from e.l.f. and their Game Up collection. This is shade number 1. And it is just a white cream, and of course I shook it up before filming, but it does have a fill line that is about to the top of the F here, so about to here. And I've only used it a few times, so finishing this little bottle, which I think is like 5 ml, over the course of a year should not be a problem. I can wear this under sheer polishes, I can wear it by itself, I can wear it under toppers, there are lots of ways I can use a white cream polish. And I do want to finish this one because 1, it is a mini, and 2, I've already had to thin it once because apparently I didn't close it all the way. And I have another full-size white cream polish, so I don't need 2. So that is everything I am bringing in so far. Let me know what you think of my choices. Let me know if you're doing this project and if you're bringing all 30 in, which most people probably are. But if you're not bringing in all 30, let me know that too. I mean, I would like to know I'm not the only one doing this project who doesn't bring all 30 in at once, because it's just too overwhelming for me. Anyway, until my first update, take care of yourselves, stay true to you, and you will see me in my next video soon. Bye!